Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm here with the review of the new bareMinerals Sheer Sun Liquid Bronzer. I picked this up from Sephora and it retails for $28. This is how the bottle looks like. You get 1 full ounce inside. This is also a serum bronzer and it's in the shade Bare Glow. You have to shake this really well and it's kind of liquidy. I mean, not kind of, it's actually very liquidy. It's almost like water. And when you try to open it, the bottle itself has one of those dropper ones, and when you try to squeeze it out, it's actually really liquidy. As you guys will see, it's just very runny and almost watery consistency. The shade itself is actually really pretty. You will see that this is more of a neutral brown, and since they say this is like a sheer product, you will, blend this out. But honestly, to me, this is actually very like warm brown, and while I was applying it onto my face, I just didn't like it. And you have to use a lot of product to get enough color pigment on your cheeks if you want to look that much glowy. And also, it is more of a serum consistency, and it is kind of watery and liquidy, so it doesn't really dries down if you want to apply and get more color. I have tried a lot of different liquid bronzers, and I feel like since they always have one shade, that is not a very universal shade. They're either too warm or too orange, and none of them are like a neutral brown, so that you can use on a lot of different skin tones and different skin undertones. So this is again another, I think, disappointment in my purchases of liquid bronzers, only because this is more of a foundation booster if you want to use it, giving more of a glowy skin and getting a sun-kissed look. That's what I did with this today. I just applied it with my liquid foundation. I mixed them all together in the back of my hand, and I just applied that on my face, and I feel like it gives a very glowy and fresh look that I just came out of sun tanning. But for itself to use and apply as a bronzer, because it says a bronzer, you feel like, oh, you can do bronzing your face as usual. You can use it on the hollows of your cheeks, forehead, and nose and whatever. I don't feel like this is gonna be a good match, only because of the color and the consistency is very watery. You have to be really careful. If you use a little bit, it just doesn't give you enough color, and if you use it too much, it just doesn't dry down, and it just makes your makeup that you applied before move around and slide away. So I don't think this is gonna work for at least for me, and that's why I'm saying that it just disappointed me, because none of these products usually work as a bronzer. They're either a booster for your foundation, or if you have a foundation lighter for you and you want to you don't want to purchase a new one, you can add this and make the foundation at least 2 to 3 shades darker for you, and that's really good. For that reason, I actually really like these, because these are actually usually cheaper than an actual foundation, and they do a really good job of changing the color of your foundation, and it just gives you a beautiful luminous finish. I just love that. They have a really nice fine sheen that you can add to your skin and just achieve that luminous bronze goddess glowy sun-kissed look, and I feel like this is the only thing that you can use that for. So I don't think you guys have to rush out and purchase this, because honestly, this is not a bronzer. It's just a booster for your foundation to change the color if you want. And I know that Benefit, they just came out with their Hula bronzer in a liquid form, so hopefully that will be a better option. I will definitely try to review that for you guys, but so far I'm not really wowed by this product. I've tried so many different liquid bronzers, and I feel like most of them are kind of act as a booster for your foundation, not an actual bronzer. I don't think this is worth purchasing and using it as a bronzer, because the color isn't universal at all. I mean, if you are medium skin tone, you can use this as a bronzer on the places that you usually bronze, but again, the formula is something very watery. You have to be really careful, and it matters of the time. So again, I don't think this is just a really thumbs up purchase of mine, and I will definitely try to return it. If you want to use it to amp up your color of the foundation, or make it a few shades darker, or achieve a very luminous bronzy goddess glowy look, you can definitely use this, because it actually does that for you, and it just gives you a beautiful sheeny glowy luminous skin and a face, and I just love that. And as you guys can see, I have it all over, added to my foundation, and it just kind of enhancing and boosting my foundation a little bit more, and it just makes me kind of dewy, but it's not overpowering, and it doesn't make me look oily. So again, I don't think this is just worth purchasing or worth the hype to go crazy over. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments bar, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.